MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Wade Miley will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
So striding forward now,
Leading off
Greg
the afternoon
Garcia
for St.
will
Louis,
lead this one off
the
today.
third baseman, Greg Garcia.
Pitch on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You earn the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Miley isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
We got 2 balls,
2-1 to count. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1 out. On to first, the double play. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
DeJong in an 0-2 hole here.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. is swung on and missed. He got him. Redbirds down quietly. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Alex Reyes, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Leading off,
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain comes in today, leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In now, Christian Yelich. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. This is lifted out to left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
the first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that'll be a base hit for Braun.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Here's Marcell Ozuna, has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's
low.
down.
1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 1-1. Down the third baseline. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Nathan Orr. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the whole half of the second.
Nathan Orr.
Pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. O'Neill is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens throughout the course of a season. You're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is popped up. DeYoung takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting it, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Now in the box, Manny Pena. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. O'Neill on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Brewers strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Upper part of the strike zone. A dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Hero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to 3rd. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Alex Reyes.
The pitcher, Alex Reyes, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set and the pitch.
Yeah.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bader leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Popped up. Braun goes over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Garcia.
Back to the top of the order now, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Two out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now
that's a big knock right there.
The first baseman.
He had seen it deep below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AJ.
In now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Swing
and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. A dive, but it's off his glove. The closer and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting with the left fielder. For him to be on top of that 0-0 change up the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna.
Off the plate, ball 1.
He'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Three runs already home here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. St. Louis is out in front, 3-0.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading
off the inning, Wade Miley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The center
so
fielder.
With 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Pitch is popped up. Martinez is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Vader on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Backhanded. And he'll get in there safely. Throw goes to third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for St. Louis, the second
Ready
baseman,
for another chance?
Matt
Carpenter will try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Carpenter doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. 1 away.
up next for the Cardinals.
Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
The center fielder,
almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nathan Orr.
Stepping in, Nathan Orr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. The 1-0. This is hit softly to third, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. He pulls this one into right. O'Neill is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Riding into the box, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Reyes.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Reyes, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in once again, Greg Garcia. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fastball called for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. O'Neill is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Manny Pena.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Eric Thames will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. And he takes ball 1. Ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Thames behind 1-2.
1-2. Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Molina gathers in to score the runner from third. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. So far this season, Cain is a real threat at the plate. Mark.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from the young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts in soft contact.
In is Christian Yelich. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Your attention, please.
Takes over to start
now
the 6th inning on the mound.
Brewers. Number 35, Cole Campbell.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez.
Leading
he
off for
reached
St.
base
Louis.
on an error and later
The
came
first
around to
baseman,
score last time
Jose
up. First
Martinez.
delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Wind up and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. And he'll pull into second here
now
with nobody out.
The shortstop.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in and try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out. Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In the air out to straightaway left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. DeYoung, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Standing in, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. 2 out with a man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The count lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. New school, I think I kind of stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And a ball 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Cards forced to settle for 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Cardinals lead it 4-1. Here's Ryan Braun now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The first baseman, Ryan Braun.
First pitch on its way. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Braun retired, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Shaw. He's over 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. Bader there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Nathan Orr.
Into the box now, Nathan Orr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Your space, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina, 0-2 for him to this point.
Yadi, when he first broke on the scene,
Yadier
was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Moustakas calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Reyes. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1. There's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. A minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The third baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Greg Garcia. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Softly hit to the left side. A little trouble handling this one down there at third. That will end the inning. 1-2-3 goes the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas
Leading
will
off
try and
for
get
the
something
Brewers,
started in the home half of the
baseman,
seventh.
Mike Moustakas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, and even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Molina gathers. And the throw is there to record the first down. Hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it 4-1. Settling in now, Jose Martinez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The Brewers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first down. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The left fielder, number 23.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch.
Count
And
1-0.
a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane going back at the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Ozuna stands at second with 2 gone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Freddie Galvis is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
For the Brewers, number 13, Freddie Galvis.
This is line to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out.
Center fielder,
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Fouled away. Carpenter now at second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Yelich. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Lance Lynn enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lynn, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
Now
not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problem for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit in the air to right field. Orr is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing further in the Cardinal ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They trail here 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Santucci Malala comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 64, Sam Tuivailoa. Now playing center field and batting 9.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And they'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now
Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that will find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on that hard single.
fielder.
Right there is confident.
In now, Nathan Orr. Seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Shaw leads off first with one away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Heading out towards shallow right. O'Neill has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Oh, that's in.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's fouled away. The Brewers down to their final strike. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Fly ball out toward left center field. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Cards led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Alex Reyes earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Sam Tuivalala wraps it up for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game. 2 hours.